Howdy, welcome back. And today we're going to build a machine to give us infinite supplies for the AE2 system. But first, we're going to make something for Ozzy. It's a surprise. Ozzy has been saying since we started this playthrough that he wants a black helicopter. So that would require ebony wood. I just picked up some ebony wood. So we're going to make a helicopter and we're going to deliver it to him. For that, you need to come to this table here, and I need to turn on my interface. And you can make a helicopter. You need these props. Props are real easy. It's just 5 iron and a crafting table, and you can make a propeller. It says we need an engine for it if you check the book, but I don't know how to make one. We've got a helicopter. Let's look at this, and we'll look under the helicopter. You need an engine to power it. I don't know how to get an engine, and it doesn't tell me. See? There's nothing in there. So I don't know what engine we need. I'm hoping he can fill me in on that because we're going to make ourselves one too. Why not? And we're going to give him an ebony tree, an ebony sapling, so that he can grow some ebony if he wants it. Well, we're going to give him 4 because it takes 4 to grow a tree. If you look at, you can see the pattern there in the X's. You have to put it in the 2x2 grid on the ground. So let's go to Ozzy's base and we will drop this in the middle of his very most basement because that's where he spends all his time. He's working on something down there. All right, so I made a shulker box to put it in for Ozzy. It's of course black, and all the stuff's in there. Got some ebony wood, some ebony saplings, and of course the book and the chopper. He's up and moving around, so we're not going to be able to leave it sitting there and surprise him. Just going to have to drop it in the middle of the room and say ta-da. So, hey Ozzy, there you go. Merry Christmas.
Mm. Uh,
Exactly what you were looking for.
you made a helicopter, huh?
Yes, I made a black ebony helicopter with ebony wood for you.
Well, thank you.
I don't know how to make an engine.
They're from the same mod.
It didn't say anything in the book.
Really?
Yeah, where's the engine? Oh, there it is. Liquid engine. Furnace engine.
Oh, yeah, I was probably going to go for the electric engine, personally. Just put a charging helipad up on the roof.
I did the electric engine.
Let's
Oh,
see
there it
this.
is.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all.
yeah. Huh. Curious. Let's see. Yeah, now it's charging.
Yeah, I see.
Or was. It
Yeah,
has been.
I see that. It's the little blue bars, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah. Yeah, it is, actually. Okay, cool.
How do you lift off with it?
Uh, try W? Or, let's see. Let me look at the controls. Simple planes. Throttle up. Up arrow.
This is probably not the best place to fly a helicopter.
Probably not, but why should we let that stop us?
All right, this is kind of cool. Now, if we could just add the wireless charging to it.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, I think Ozzy's happy with it, and I'm happy
So
with it.
probably the way to do it is actually build the H on the helipad out of the charging stations, just to make it easy to get the engine near one.
Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going to land mine. I don't exactly have a helicopter-friendly yard.
Mm. I'll probably put mine up on the roof.
I don't exactly have a helicopter-friendly roof.
Fair, fair.
But anyways, I just thought you might like having ebony wood at your disposal and having the helicopter
Oh,
you've been screaming about since we started this playthrough.
I do have the ebony wood. I just haven't bothered to build the helicopter.
Oh, I didn't think you had ebony wood yet.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. You put the chopper on the top of the shulker box.
Yeah, I was hoping it would show on all sides, so that no matter how you put the box in, you'd be able to see what was in it.
I kind of wish it showed black even when the chopper wasn't in there.
Yeah, me too. But I guess it's just taking the generic base item. The black shulker box is actually kind of nice looking.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. It's too black dye to make it like that. Otherwise, you have
Purple.
lighter color on the sides.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it only there's two colors on it, along the edges and the center of each face. You have to dye
Okay.
both of those black. I'll talk to you later. Have
Okay.
fun with the helicopter. Let me know how well it flies.
Well, they usually. I think I've flown one once before, and they're pretty nice as I remember. But yeah.
See, I'm skipping this. I should show you the elevator. Ozzy's made this elevator using the RF vehicles. I think RF Tools Builder or something. It's pretty cool. We're gonna go to the ground floor, and it just takes you up to the ground floor. Nice and quick and easy. Want to go to sublevel 1? You're there. Top floor? You're there. Love the elevator. Right. So that was fun. I expected him to be a little happier about it, but still, I really enjoyed it. And I did wind up sticking around and playing with my helicopter more. In fact, I swapped it out for a blue one because I like blue, in case you couldn't tell. So let's get started with our project. What we got here is we have these Fluix crystals. You can get Fluix dust by throwing redstone, nether quartz, and Certus quartz into water. That will get you Fluix dust. I will demonstrate. Just bring it over to water, chuck it in, all of them together, and they'll react, and poof, you have Fluix dust. Now you can take that Fluix dust, you can throw that in water, and it does nothing. Come on, let me out. But what you can do with it is you can combine your Fluix dust with sand. And that will give you the Fluix seed. The Fluix seed can be thrown in water. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and it will not be quick enough for what we're doing here. See that this now has 0.53%. So it takes a really long time. But thrown in water, that will turn into a seed. Or, alternatively, you can take it all the way upstairs to the enrichment chamber. And that will turn it into a Fluix crystal. I don't want to run up there and wait that long. I don't think you want to wait that long. So just take my word for it. It'll turn into a Fluix crystal. So now, here's everything we need. Let me get rid of the stuff we don't. there's all the items we need. You should be seeing them on the side of the screen here. We need one igneous extruder, which is going to require that and that. So, craft that up. That's one down. We are going to need 2 crushers. And we have 2 crushers now. All right. We are going to need 1 crafter, tier 1. Going to require a machine frame. 1 enrichment chamber. And all of the tier upgrades. So 3 basic tier upgrades. 3 of the advanced tier. 3 of the elite tier. And ultimate tier. And we'll need 2 oak drawers. We will also need logistical transporters and cables. And storage drawers. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take all those items and we're going to build a machine that just creates Fluix crystals for us. And I think we're going to build it on that wall back there. Let's get started now that we have everything together. First thing we have to do is set up the igneous extruder. The whole system is going to start with sand, so the best way to get sand without any extra material being made is just to make sandstone and run it through the crusher. The igneous extruder can make sandstone, so that's what we're going to do. Now, we have to go behind this wall. And I think right there, actually. Yeah, right there. So we have to go behind this wall, and we need to get out some framed walls. See these framed wall boards? We're going to use that. We're going to go through here. Turn on our jetpack first because it makes things a little bit easier. And we are going to drop this right here so we can drop the framed wall properly. Right there. Now it looks like stone. And we can still fit behind there and have that blocked off. Come on, let me in the... There we go. Alright. Now we can put lava there. Because that's what we're going to have to put there. Put the sandstone down on the bottom. Put the igneous extruder. And we're going to put lava right there. And right here, we're going to put water. I think, actually, rather than putting sandstone there, we're going to put a few more framed boards. We're going to come in here and we're going to grab more framed walls. 2 of them, to be precise. And a framed... I thought I had some framed floors. Yes. Some framed floors. Framed floors will go there nicely if I first break a hole here. There we go. It won't let me put it there. I can put it on the bottom, but I can't put it... Ah. Bummer. Okay, so we'll have to put a block here. Now we'll put a framed wall right there and right there. and we'll put sandstone around it. There we go. Now we'll put water in there. Wrong spot. There we go. Now this is creating sandstone. That's pretty simple to deal with. Now, put the buckets up there. Put a crusher down here with not a universal cable, an ultimate pipe, and I forgot to put power access right there. Let's add the power access. Let's check that now because I think I may have just screwed up. No, it has power. We're good. Crisis averted. There we go. That has power. From there, I think we're going to need one more power cable right next to it. Right there. And we'll add an assembler. I forget what this is called. A crafter. Now we need a transporter. And the enricher. And a couple of drawers units here. Where is my magic wand? There it is. The configurator. There we go. Just like so. Now we will put another hole in the wall right here. Need to cover this. Oop. There we go. And another power cable. Don't worry, that will get attached, but just not yet. Well, sure, we can attach it now. Power cable right there. And we're going to get rid of these blocks here because in the end, we're going to have this a connection coming through the back. But not today. All right, and the last block is the crusher. Now we need one more pipe configured to pull that way and pull this, push that way and pull this way, and two more pipes up top. Set to pull out of here and push into here. And one more pipe right here. Separated. Set to pull. There we go. Now, we are going to grab our Fluix dust. And we're going to bring it over here. And we are going to tell it to remember. And remember. And remember. And remember. And remember. And remember. And remember. Now we got to set this to output on the side. Auto eject on. And that'll output right into here. Remember. 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 Now we're going to click on this recipe and we are going to program it to make seeds. Apply. And it's ignoring redstone. Oh, it already made it. And those were pulled out into the enrichment chamber, which does not have any power yet, which is good. Now we're going to grab some of the Fluix dust and Fluix crystals. And we're going to also grab this. Now we want the Fluix crystals to be there. Alright, darn it. Forgot I need this to be none at the moment. Now let's program that to lock. That one is locked. That one is locked. Bam. Now they will always stay that. Alright. Now that will crush any Fluix crystals we get and turn them into dust. And eventually that'll back up this portion of the system and we'll just have a surplus of Fluix powder. Sorry, Fluix dust. While it is still creating seeds. That will eventually back this up because everything else is backed up, so we'll have unlimited Fluix crystals as well. Now let's get the power hooked up in the back. Get it all set up and ready to go. And that should be the end of it once we get that done. Oh, I didn't need to get rid of that one. That one there. Bam. Alright, we got the whole thing built. It's up and running. And we got 2K crystals and 2K dust. You can see I made a small change. I did move this container from here to here. So that it's being used as a stockpile reservoir rather than an overflow. It works a little better and it ensures that we've always got dust being fed into the crafter. So now let's head upstairs and I want to show you what we did with the helicopter because it's pretty cool looking. Alright, out here we've got the helicopter and you can see it looks a bit cooler now. We've added armor to it. We've got some extra seating on the pontoons, and yes, those are pontoons. We can land in water. Got rocket launchers. Got a little banner. I think it's pretty sick looking myself. So, I absolutely love it. Got quite a few upgrades on it. Let's come in here and we can hit X, I believe? No. No, actually, I think it's in the bag. Yeah, we'll pull out the wrench. You can see the upgrades over here. Got the supply crate, the electric engine, banner, seats, boosters, loading bedding, and armor. They're all pretty cool. I wish I had gotten this earlier game because I could have enjoyed it quite a bit before I got my jetpack. But the jetpack kind of makes it redundant, sadly. Oh well, what do you do? So, I think the sunset is a perfect view because the sun is setting on this video. I need to get this edited and uploaded. And so when we come back, we're going to work on the AE2 system. You're not going to want to miss it. You all have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. See ya.